Right, boys, we're here downtown Toronto, here at the Bay Street Video, because they finally got in the Kino Lorber 4Ks that came in like a month ago. It's been delayed and delayed, but finally I got the call and say, hey, we got it. So I said I'd come out. Haven't been here in a while because the place has been sketchy, but got some stuff. All right, we are back at the BMV, or no, this Bay Street Video here, just checking out the new release section. They got quite a few things here, the After Hours 4K, the Burning 4K, and the Ronin 4K is what we're here for. They also had Sisu, imported price, so it wasn't really worth it for that. They had Jaws 2, a bunch of these new boutique stuff I really like, the Kino Lorber film noir stuff, which I actually still don't own a copy of. I know a lot of people like those in their collection, but I've yet to pick those up. See, Jaws 2, 28 bucks, well, it might be worth it one day, but I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the film. Then just got a bunch of the new releases for the boutiques, things that came out a few months ago. And I picked up this beautiful set of the Police Story 3 Super Cop because there's a time, again, I said this in the last video, where I want to get the Trilogy 4K box set, but I decided to just get the regular ones. And I saw this nice looking steelbook for the Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I don't know, is that like a new TV show or miniseries or whatever? But here's a copy of the newest Shout Scream Factory that didn't get a slipcover. I don't know why these releases aren't getting slipcovers, god damn it. But anyways, yeah. And we're just looking around here. I always see that Showgirls and the Scream. I didn't know much about this film. I didn't really hear much press about it when it first came out, but I like the artwork on it. It looks really cool. Again, that Showgirls 4K set looks really nice. That was my first time seeing the Mallrats 4K in the wild, so that was really cool. Also, there's a lot of people in this store, so that's why I'm doing voiceover instead of just talking to myself randomly. There's a lot of people around me, so I'm trying to film respectively. Here's Evil Dead Rise on 4K. You can pay me to watch that movie again. I don't know. I was not the biggest fan, especially for $32. And then effects. I didn't know what this movie was about originally, and then I researched it, and I feel like I should have picked that up because it was a really interesting thing. Here you got the Massage Parlor Massacre, or Murders, Massage Parlor Murders. A bit too close to home because we actually did have a Massage Parlor Murder here in Toronto. Then they have a lot of the Kino Lorber 4K stuff stocked, so that's really cool. I love to see it. Here you got The Haunting, another Scream Factory that did not come with a 4K slipcover. God damn it. And I'm just perusing through the previous releases to see what there is. Saw Highlander. I really like this artwork, but I heard the movie isn't great, and I heard the transfers whatever, so decided to put that back, especially for $32. So yeah. And then I'm just looking around here, seeing what is this? Was this Army of Darkness? Prince of Darkness? What is this? What is this movie? Pull it out, let's go. And it is what the hell is that? Daughter of Darkness. I like that lenticular slip. It's a thick, chunky set. Wow. I wonder why these Blue Underground stuff, they get such nice additions to movies I've never heard of before. But I mean, hey, it's a pretty good thing. Another Blue Underground 4K. You got God Told Me To. This is an older release, I know that, but it's really nice artwork. I really like some Blue Underground stuff, but I'm just not really into the schlocky horror kind of vibe for myself, in my opinion. But yeah, look at all the stuff that they have on the 4K section, stacked. This is Passengers. Yeah, Passengers on 4K. Chonky set. And then we're looking at just the boutique stuff, the new releases, I think. Young Guns 1 and 2 came out. I was tempted to get it, but I don't know. I haven't heard the greatest things about the films themselves, so that's why I kind of passed on it, especially for it being like $42 for 2 Blu-rays. I'm not the biggest fan of those movies, so I decided to play it safe and save some money. All right, we're out of the Bay Street Video. Got a few things. I always decide to come to Toronto in the worst possible times. Actually, today they're doing the Honda Indy races, so that's why you hear music and festivals going on, but we're here at the BMV. Let's check it out. Slim pickings on the 4Ks here. Daddy's home. X-Men Apocalypse, you know? I actually didn't mind X-Men Apocalypse. It actually wasn't that bad. $14 with the slipcover? I'm tempted. But I'd probably just get the that trilogy set, to be honest. For $14, that's not a bad price. This is their new release or new pickup section. So they got Pan's Labyrinth. I want to get that Criterion. You got some anime music going on in the background. That looks cool. Was this a Vinegar Syndrome? Darkstar. What is that music? Shoot that. A very sad movie. I don't recommend it, to be honest. It's a good movie, it's just a With everything going on, or what that went on with Rob Williams, I couldn't. Oh, is this the OG Poseidon Adventure? Oh, it's a remake. I love the OG one. I've never seen this one. Oh, jeez, look at that.
Yeah. So, obviously.
Oh. I think this will get like a Scream Factory 4K one day. That was a cool family opera. I'm looking for that one with Freddy Krueger. Oh, this is interesting. Terminator 2. Oh, it's a UK movie. UK Studio Canal. It's a nice slipcover. The reason why I came is because of the Criterion selection. They have some pretty good prices. $20 Blu-Rays. So check these out. I can see some more high ticket items. I don't know, they're not that expensive. Maybe it was you struck gold. Found 3 Criterions here, so that's very cool. Very cool indeed. Okay, now we're at the second BMV. I'm just doing voiceover again because a lot of music. A lot of people already got rid of their Indiana Jones 4K'S slipcover editions for some reason. I don't know, no idea. I was trying to get the Invisible Man because they do have the other Universal Monster releases, but those are on Steelbook. Ticket Tailor, Soldier Spy, great price for with the slipcover. Jack Ryan. I'm tempted to get this, but I really only like the Harrison Ford films, to be honest. So that's why I passed up on it. Indecent Proposal without the slips, Saturday Night Fever without the slip. You got Frankenstein for a really great price, which I shouldn't have picked up brand new for like $40, whatever. It's whatever. You live and you learn. Hobbs and Shaw 4K Steelbook. I did watch this because I actually heard really decent things about it. I'm just a big fan of Jason Statham, so that's why I was tempted. Then you got the Karate Kid. This is from that set, that box set. That's weird. Then you got the Last Jedi with the slip, and this Dunkirk. I was fascinated to see it in the wild because I remember when I first picked it up, I remember it being hard to find. Now it's just, I just saw it sitting there, so that's really cool. Then I'm just looking at the other new releases. A lot of people getting rid of their Enter the Dragon in anticipation for that 4K coming out soon. So I'm just perusing through this new release, or not new release, but their new pickup stuff. Got another Kino Classics slip case, I guess, and the Conan the Complete Cut. I heard we're getting 4Ks of that soon, so I'll wait for that. So that's why I didn't pick that up that day of. Interesting. It was a very thin case. Maybe it came in a box set or something, like a rom-com box set. Who knows? Then I saw these like UK imports of these like Thor collection, Iron Man collection. That's pretty cool. Cabin Fever 2? Okay, sure, whatever. But I didn't pick it up because I probably knew it was going to be shit anyways. Then you got the Lost Boys Blu-ray, Deer Hunter Blu-ray. And what is this? The Bellflower. Interesting, interesting. See, I like these kind of, what was the Sean Scope release? Then you got that. I did not like the price on that Nightmare on Elm Street. I got it brand new for that price, so to get it used for that price, I don't know. Then you have Old Henry. I love this movie. I don't know if I'd want to rewatch it though. It's a good first watch, but I'd have to see on the rewatch, especially for it being Blu-ray. And then I saw this. This piqued my interest because it was pretty cheap, $14.99, $15.99, and it has a fantastic looking slipcover. Look how it looks like a Vinegar Syndrome slipcover. Now I'm just looking at the higher levels just to retrace my steps to see if I missed out anything cool. Mortuary. You got this random release. I've never seen this before, but it looks really cool. Creep Show. I know it's got a 4K, so that's why people are getting rid of their Blu-rays already. But it's a nice looking slipcase. Exterminators of the Year 3000. The Scream Factory? Whatever. Then you got that shitty Texas Chainsaw 3D. I hate that movie. Motel Hell, again, people getting rid of it because of the 4K. Silent Dylan, I feel like I should have picked that up, but I think I just slipped my mind. The Night Stalker. There's an actual person named The Night Stalker, and it looked like just like a, I think it was like a vampire movie or a werewolf movie, something like that, so I decided to skip on that. And here's their 4K section. Nothing too interesting, nothing too amazing that piqued my interest. So that's why I didn't really leave with any 4Ks at this location. They had the X-Men Apocalypse 4K copy, but I think it's more expensive, so that's why I passed up on it. I think it was a couple of dollars more expensive. Then here you got the Steelbook section. They had one 4K still, but that's for G.I. Joe Retaliation, and I would never watch that movie because I don't want to subject myself to such corporate scum shit. No, I'm joking anyway. But I know there's some fans of those films. I don't really care for overly done box office bullshit. Boys in the Hood, I'm waiting for that price to drop. I do really want that on 4K, but without the slip for that much, I'd pass up on that. Dragonheart, I was tempted to pick that up because it is a Scream Factory release, or Shout Factory release, but I just didn't want, I didn't really care for it that much. I heard it's a bad movie, or it's not a great movie. The Grinch, 4K, that's the Benedict Cumberbatch animated film. Didn't really hear the greatest things about it, but I know the Jim Carrey one I really want in my collection. And then you got Mystery Men, Kino 4K without the slip. I'm surprised to see all these Kino 4Ks without slips. I didn't know that they didn't reprint them. Again, going back to this X-Men Apocalypse, $2 more expensive than the one at the other location. A pretty successful hunting video with the last BMV. Hopefully we can find some Criterions or 4Ks. Let's check it out. Alright, I had to be brief with this one because there was someone next to me, but I was just looking at the 4K. Look how many copies of Halloween Ends are on 4K. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, again here, I saw Tremors. That was pretty cool, and I saw this 4K box set for this movie, Santa Sangre, 4K, really nice box set. But I've never heard of this movie whatsoever, and it's pretty expensive. So I don't blind buy pretty expensive films. I'm just looking at the Blu-ray stuff. This is the stuff that they get in recently. A few cool titles, but overall nothing really piqued my interest. So that is why I didn't really leave with much from this location. I did pick up something, but yeah, so I'm just looking at the new release sections. Well, that wasn't as successful as the other one, but we got something. Stick to the end of the video, see what I got. All right, we are back in the safety and security of our homes. Just got out of the shower, feeling fresh, feeling clean. Yeah, Toronto, pretty big success. I don't know why I did that, but bang, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, pretty big success. I got a bunch of things that I've been waiting for. Ronin finally came to Canada. I was able to pick that up, so yeah, I'm very happy. But no frickin' To Live and Die in LA. What's going on? Why are these 4Ks keep getting delayed? They did have it on Blu-ray, but not on 4K, so anyways, it's not a big deal. It's a first world problem. Anyways, so let's go through all of the pickups, starting with the first pickup of the day. We got here from the BMV, or no, from the Bay Street Video. We got a nice big set. We got here 3 items. Starting off with, of course, is finally add John Frankenheimer's Ronin on 4K Blu-ray. Still haven't seen this movie. I bought it on Blu-ray to watch it. Never got around to it. Then they announced the 4K, and then the life of an impulsive collector. I don't know what to tell you guys. We have all been there, okay? Where we buy a Blu-ray, and then maybe 2-3 months later they announce it on 4K, and you're just looking at your copy like, I'm a dum-dum. I should have waited. But there's also a moment in you like where it's like, oh, I want to see this movie so badly. It's cheap. And like you wait on 4K, you wait and wait and wait. That's how I was with Pulp Fiction. I remember when I first started collecting Blu-rays in 2020, 2021. I got it on Blu-ray. I watched it, loved it. And then I'm like, but there was a part of me that's like, I want to wait till 4K. And we didn't get it until like 2-3 years later. So anyways, but yeah, Robert De Niro, Jean Reno, Stellan Skarsgård, Sean Bean, huge cast, a John Frankenheimer film that is Ronin. Heard pretty decent things about it. Very excited to check this out. Finally on 4K with the slipcover. I gotta pick up every single Kino Lorber 4K. I just have to. And some of these announcements are getting me, getting these nipples really hard, but they're also getting me limper. Like, we just got an announcement for The Visit is what it was. I hated that movie. Absolutely terrible movie. Annoying child actors. It makes no sense. It's stupid.
So it didn't surprise, confuse, or make me think, for heaven's sake, when a Hawaiian girl with a balanced disorder said, you remind me of a pineapple upside down cake. Ho!
But it's getting a Kino 4K, and you know me, I'm just a Kino whore. I gotta buy them. Yeah, so let me know down below if you're any kind of whore for any boutique. I know a lot of people love their Criterions or love their Scream Factory / Shout Factories. They always pick it up whenever those come out because those are usually pretty good transfers for the most part. But yeah, Ronin 4K Blu-ray. Glad to finally have this in the collection. I sped. No, I didn't speed. That's for legal purposes. I did not speed, even though in realistic I didn't speed. But I went there directly to pick it up. I didn't want to get a freaking delivery system because who knows, maybe they'll pack in a dented cover and I'll be angry for the rest of my life. But anyways, yeah, Ronin 4K. Then while I was there, because I am going to Buffalo for the Barnes & Noble sale, I decided for reasons beyond me, I still don't own a region-free player. But at this point, I don't know. Do I really want one? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll invest in it, or maybe one day I'll find it at a thrift store and get that. So I know the Police Story trilogy has a 4K box set from Eureka, but again, that is a very beautiful set, but it is getting up there in price. It used to be pretty decently priced, but I just loafed it on it so hard. I was originally going to get it for the 4Ks, but then I'm like, you know what? I kind of want the bonus features too. And again, me not having the region-free player to play those Region B bonus feature discs, so I thought, you know what, I'll pick up the Jackie Chan, what's it called, Police Story 1 and 2 in Criterion when I go to Buffalo. And they had this beautiful, beautiful 88 Films box set, Ultimate Edition of Police Story 3 Super Cop. I've only seen Police Story 1 so far, but that's for like $36, which is like, what, $28 Canadian, US, so that's pretty decent price. So yeah, Super Cup, I really loved their release of Dragons Forever, one of my favorite 4Ks of the year so far, and I just love that movie so much. So I had to pick up Super Cop, Police Story 3 Super Cop on 4K Blu-ray. I probably won't pick up Super Cop 2, but I'm trying to collect all these Police Story movies because it's just fantastic from what I've seen so far. Really excited to get into this limited edition slipcase with brand new artwork from Sean Longmore, double-sided fold-out poster, six replica lobby cards, 80-page perfect bound book featuring an interview with John Wakefield, and new writing on the film by C.J. Lyons. 2160p 4K UHD presentation of the Hong Kong cut, which is 96 minutes, in the original 2.35:1 aspect ratio with Dolby Vision encoding. It's also HDR10 compatible if you don't have Dolby Vision. And then a Cantonese language options in Dolby Atmos, Cantonese 1.0 and Cantonese 2.0 home video mix, newly translated subtitles for the Hong Kong cut, so that's very cool. There is a 4K presentation in the international US cut, which is about a few minutes, 5 minutes shorter. And then it comes with a bunch of commentaries, bonus features with, you know, commercials, trailers, US trailers, Japanese trailers, Hong Kong trailers. So I am just super happy to add this to the collection. Now, I am gonna get so addicted to these box sets because they're beautiful, the artwork is fantastic, and they're usually for films that I love, so damn it, I don't want to get addicted to buying these. Well, they're not even that expensive. They're $36, so they're a lot cheaper than a $50 Arrow Video limited edition or ultimate box set. So it's, you know, anyways. And then I'm on a Jackie Chan kick. I don't know what to tell you, so I ended up picking the Volume 2 collection. This is the standard Blu-ray of the Volume 2 collection. Now, this is my favorite era of Jackie Chan, from the early 80s, early to mid 80s to late 90s, or to early 90s. You got Winners and Sinners, dude. Wheels on Meals, dude. The Protector, Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, Armor of God 2 Operation Condor, and you got Crime Story and City Hunter. Just fantastic action films. And I'm so happy. It was only $86 too. Here in Canada, that's a pretty good price, because on Amazon I think it's $95 or $99. So it's still up there in price. But thankfully, when you support local, you get a good deal too. So that's why I really love Bay Street Video. Fantastic. Fantastic. Again, if you're in the local area, highly recommend it. Sponsor me, Bay Street Video, please. Anyways, but yeah, fantastic. I don't think these are 4K restorations. I think they're 2K, but they're cleaned up. They look nice. Unbeatable, unstoppable, undeniable, Jackie Chan stands alone among action heroes thanks to his death-defying stunts, unparalleled fight scenes, and his signature sense of humor. An international superstar, Chan has thrilled fans around the globe for decades. As a standard bearer of martial arts action, Chan has forged a legacy that never has nor will be matched. So very, very cool. New commentaries for each film, new breakneck brilliance, 85-minute documentary of the new era of Jackie Chan, and Skeleton earth-shattering stunts featuring interviews with Wang Yao and all that kind of stuff. You got vintage interviews, still galleries, trailers, and more. So that is very cool. Does it come on the Criterion, the My Stunts documentary, like the 1 hour documentary? I would like that. But yeah, so the last pickup from the Bay Street video, we got Jackie Chan's Volume 2 set from Shout Factory. The reason why I don't want to get Volume 1 is because it doesn't even have Drunken Master, so that's fricked. I love me some Drunken Master, but it didn't have it for some reason. And this one doesn't have Drunken Master 2, and this one doesn't have Rumble in the Bronx, because I guess that's a Universal, Paramount, one of those. It's an American film, yeah, this is from all the Fortune Star Hong Kong films. So yeah, Jackie Chan Volume 2. Very happy to add this finally to the collection. I remember when this was announced, I was like, I'm gonna give this day one, and I'm like, yeah, maybe wait a little bit later when I have more money. So yeah, those were those pickups. And then we went to the BMV. Didn't really find anything, but I did find this one thing called Dacha. I think this is an Arabic Persian film, horror film. It says it has inspirations of Midsommar and the Blair Witch Project, which is very cool. I love me some low-budget horror films just because of the greenness aspect, and it really helps you envelop yourself into the story. This is still brand new. Got it for like 15 bucks, so that's a heck of a steal. I absolutely love this slipcover too. The artwork is absolutely fantastic on this. This reminds me of a Vinegar Syndrome release. This is from Decca Analog. So yeah, Dutra on Blu-ray. And then we went to another BMV where we found a few Criterions. Yes sir, yes sir. Starting off with It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I've heard really great things about this, and this is like a road comedy film about gold digging or something, or the lost whatever, something. I don't know. I heard it's a fantastic movie. I love this set, and it was only for $24, so whenever you get a nice chunky big boy set. Now I know, I'm pretty sure this is an older transfer, so it may not look as good as a newer 4K restoration or whatever, but it comes with a bunch of really cool just frills, I guess, honestly, but the artwork and the packaging, absolutely beautiful. Again, I don't really know much about this film. Oh no, this is restored with the 4K digital transfer, so I think I lucked down on this. I remember seeing other people doing hunting videos at Barnes & Noble and only seeing that keep case version. So thankfully I was able to pick up this nice, really gatefold digibook version. It's not really, would you call this a digibook? I have no idea. I don't know the terms. I'm just a dude, okay? But anyways, yeah, it's a Mad, 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 Mad World on Criterion Blu-ray. Very nice. Excited to add this to the ever-growing Criterion collection. Now let me switch out the batteries because I'm about to die. Alright, the batteries are swapped. Next pickup is another Criterion. I got this for $21.99. So this is a lot cheaper than a Barnes & Noble, because this is 21 CAD. What is $21 Canadian to US dollars? That's a $15 Criterion USD, so that's a pretty good heckin' deal if I do say so myself. So yeah, and that is I already saw it, but it is Paris, Texas. I've heard really good things about this, and I'm super excited to get into this. Love me some Win-Wenders. But again, I know nothing about this film. For a freaking $15, I had to pick it up, and it was such a great deal, and I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this film, from basically just from the performance alone, so super excited to get into this. Wim Wenders. Is even, I don't know, but Wim Wenders, known for Wings of Desire. New high definition restored digital transfer. Very excited to get into this again. Heard nothing but fantastic things about this. I'm sorry I'm rambling, just I haven't seen this movie yet, but I wanted to pick this up just because I heard great things about it, and you know, for $15 US, I can't pass up a deal like that. And now the next Criterion, or the last Criterion pickup I got, I know this has a 4K, but I got this for $17 Canadian, which is, that's a $12 Criterion not 4K, but a $12 Criterion, I don't know why I'm showing you, it doesn't focus on it, but a $12 Criterion Blu-ray, and that is the Fisher King. Again, I know this does have a 4K out there, but for $12 US, I mean, when are you ever going to find a really great deal like that? It's so, Love the fact that I was able to find this. I was on the fence on whether I wanted to get the 4K or not, but just some of the Criterion Blu-rays, the restorations are so fantastic to the point where it's like, would I want to spend $30 to get a 4K or spend $12 to get the standard Blu-ray, when I think, for the most part, I know me, I'm a pixel peeping whore. I love to nitpick, but sometimes you gotta weigh out the odds of price to, you know, product, I guess. Even though some of the 4Ks that Criterions have put out have been fantastic, some of them have been lackluster, Seventh Seal in particular. Yeah, so The Fisher King, again, heard great things about it. You can't go wrong with the Terry Gilliam film, starring Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges. I hear this is a crazy movie. It's obviously it's a Terry Gilliam film, so what else are you gonna expect? And then the last pickup was a 4K from the last BMV, and that is Glory on 4K Blu-ray for $15. I heard this is one of the greatest war films. I heard this is one of the greatest Civil War film, if not the greatest war film of all time. So I decided to pick it up on 4K Blu-ray. It was pretty cheap, $15. That's like what, $11 US. So probably even $11 US. And I've heard just fantastic things about this. I heard the transfer's pretty good too. So and it has this shitty freaking clipper case, which is the bane of my existence, because now I gotta make a custom slipcover for it, but I gotta make sure it's in the right proportions or else it's gonna be too tight. Whole lot of garbage. But anyways, yeah, so Glory on 4K Blu-ray. I know I've been spoiled by this movie because I watched the filmmakers or the actors Hollywood Roundtable with Denzel Washington talking about when he talks about the ending. So I got spoiled by that, but I've still heard it's a fantastic movie and it's well worth the time. So got it for pretty cheap. 4K Blu-ray, comes with a video commentary with director Edward Zwick, Matthew Broderick, and Morgan Freeman. So that should be very fantastic. Gotta love it when the actors take the time out of their day to do commentaries on their films. I need to start getting into more commentary track films, like watching a film that I love back in commentary track, and sometimes films that I hate. Like I want to rewatch Temple of Doom because I don't remember it being my favorite movie, but with commentary with Harrison Ford and Steven Spielberg, that might be a eye-opener. Or maybe even, I don't know who does a commentary track on the Temple of Doom 4K, or I guess the Blu-ray DVD release, whatever, because they probably just ported it over. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, those were the pickups of the day. Pretty successful. Got a couple Criterions, got a bunch of 4Ks, got a Jackie Chan box set, and got a random blind buy horror film that looks really interesting. So that was today's pickup. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my little video. Well, it's a pretty big video. And thank you for hunting with me. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, it'd mean the world to me if you could like and subscribe if you haven't, for more videos of hunting videos, reviews, haul videos, discussion videos. I want to get into just rambling and ranting about topics that I feel passionate about. So if you're into physical media and all that entails, make sure to subscribe for more content. Anyways, I've been Mitch from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning. Whenever you're watching this, please stay safe, God bless, and peace, cheers, along with physical media. A kashow, a kashubi, a kashaubi. Anyways, see ya.